All right, let's get into it. Let's do this. Big ups, everybody. Let's do a little catching up on DSP. Boy is just dropping games. Like they're going out of style. He can't solve the puzzle. Enough people aren't showing up. So on and so forth. So our first clip here is actually from Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs. So big ups. We have to talk about the routine puzzle that just stumped Philipper like really bad. So let's check this out first. This was from a couple nights ago, not last night. We got to get to last night. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get to Mega Bonk, but before that, we got to get to this.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the show. I'm of course Lightbulb Head.
Thanks for the money, dummies. Band.
The camera's been on the whole time. Bounce. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc?
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap. My big return day to streams because I had not been streaming for several days, so let's talk all about it, shall we? Today we started off with a return episode of the Level 1 podcast. It was a pretty important one. And the reason I say that is, today we were talking all about my Christmas. I just want to say I really hope that you and yours had a great Christmas, a happy holiday, whatever it is you celebrate. And you know, it's not just about being together with those you care most about. It's not really about that. A lot of people don't seem to get it. It's about physical things and belongings. I share it.
Last night was Mega Bonk. He did Claire Obscure, Dentspedition, and nice, by the way. During the day, it hit the goal, but he was pissed that attendance was low. And then last night, he was playing Mega Bonk. I think he played until about, like 8:30-ish his time, and he was at like $37, so he just flat wage quit that shit. And then we did some Chill with Phil. He did some OT. I mean, welcome home, Philipper. Begging is back, stalling, overtime, wage quitting, rage quitting, all of it. Welcome home, just in time for 2026. It's good. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to Mega Bonk, but this was, I believe, the night before last when he played Routine.
These days, as I get older, commercialism, or did I get a physical gift from someone? For me, that's literally what those few days were there. I would much rather have some kind of a physical gift as a present for Christmas than have a whole day with my wife to just relax. On Christmas Day, we started cooking our breakfast.
Okay, this is the recap. Here we go. I want to get to that. We already saw the Christmas stuff. No disrespect to Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs. It's still a funny as fuck video, but...
Then tonight was the continuation of Routine. This was the one that I was worried about, that tonight's late stream wasn't going to go well. Reason being, man, I haven't played the
Whale Obscure Dentspedition 220. It's pretty fucking good.
This game now for 10 days. And now people are clamoring for me to go back to the big fan favorite games. This was not one of them. I was nervous.
Who clamored? I heard no clamoring. You must have schizophrenia. The clamoring that you're hearing is all in your head. You know, is it with us in the room right now? Like, are you seeing shit that we don't see? Hearing shit? You know, if only you hear shit that nobody else hears, it's called a auditory hallucination.
Because I thought, would people show up for this stream? No. I think we had around 2 on YouTube, but we immediately ran into a problem. Within 5 minutes of me playing, we encountered a new puzzle. The puzzle is so cryptic and so unspecific of how to solve it. Literally no one on the stream could figure it out, including me.
Right, shout out to a lot of people, I guess. Like, they're anti-clamoring. No clamoring exists. That's a thing he made up.
What the fuck?
I was watching this the other night, like, as it was happening. Like, it was like, this is some of the most sorry shit.
Remember left to right. What the fuck? I don't get it. I have no fucking clue. 3, 5, 3.
The edits are chef's kiss. Yeah, this is Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs. They're a lot like Snort Burnell. The edits are incredible.
4. 3, 5, 3, 4. Left to right. 3, 5, 3, 4. Doesn't work. Great. This is gonna be fun. Try again. 3, 5, 3, 4. What is it then? What's the fucking combination? It doesn't work, so I give up. I just want to know the combination so we can continue. I did the puzzle correctly, so fuck this. Okay, you know what it is? I know what it is. I know exactly what it is, right?
I know what it is too. You're really fucking stupid. Did anyone catch the James the Lesser vid on this? He kept putting the code in wrong, either on purpose or he was just too drunk. He could have possibly been too drunk, but he's probably just too fucking stupid.
I know exactly how to solve it now. Left to right, up to down. So if we're going left to right, it's definitely still the Y first. 3, then the star, 3, then the U, 5, and then the diamond.
Yeah, I saw that one dent of his tried to give him the code like 3 or 4 times.
4. 3, 3, 5, 4. I give up. Fuck this game. No, I don't even care anymore. It doesn't work. It said left to right. First we did left to right, just moving left to right. That didn't work. Then we did left to right going rows. That didn't work. Fuck this game. It's ass. That's 2 different solutions of interpreting the puzzle that's not specific enough.
I wasn't paying too close attention. I was working on my laptop. I never did. I wasn't looking at the symbols. Does anybody know what the code actually was?
To figure out, and they still don't work. Like, why do I want to play further if the game's design is poor? It's pissing.
I would only look up from my laptop. I had him playing on my TV. I would only look up when I heard, like, fuck this. This is, like, fucking retarded, or this is stupid.
Me off now. Unless...
This man failed a color combination puzzle and tried to blame it on the devs. I did catch
Wait a
that.
minute. Hold on a second. Guess what? The number is written on the back of the symbol. So the actual combination is 2, 7...
Big ups, Try J.
6, 0. At this point, I don't even want to play anymore.
1651. Nice.
The puzzles are not good. This puzzle is completely stupid. You want me to really just sit here and fuck with 17 possible combinations because your game's not specific enough? Why would...
I don't think you're supposed to mess with a bunch of combinations. I believe there's only supposed to be one code.
Would 0672 be the solution? It's 2760, which doesn't work. I don't want to play anymore. The puzzles suck. It doesn't work. I give up. This is just garbage. I don't want to play it anymore. People looked it up and still couldn't understand it. With this game, the numbers are randomized for every person.
2760 was the code. He put it in wrong. I really wouldn't be surprised.
So no one could just know the code and speedrun the game. Ellipsian, what went wrong here? Why doesn't the puzzle work? The combination is random every playthrough, so it's completely fucked up. Oh, the solution is randomized. So does anyone understand how to solve the fucking puzzle? Like, I don't care about the number. I just want to know how do you solve it. Because I know the 4 symbols, but I can't solve the puzzle because it doesn't work. Ellipsian, here's the 4 symbols. The upside down Y in the first column. In the second column, the U, which is the second from the bottom. In the third column, that star, which is right under the circle. And in the fourth column, the bottom right-hand corner of the diamond. Those are the 4 symbols. But what does that correspond to the numbers on the back? We've done every combination. They don't work. It should be 0762. All right, let's try 0762, which means actually the instructions are incorrect. Nope. That doesn't work either. This is dumb. Literally nothing works. The puzzle is poorly designed. I'm about to give up. Well,
oh, he kept putting in 267 instead of 276. What a fucking
This is simple. I played Blueprints this year, and Blueprints has some of the most insanely cryptic puzzles I've ever experienced in any video game in my life. The difference is, with a simple guide online, you can figure out the solutions.
I'm so glad that was edited together just so nice, because let's not gloss over that he was running every 10 minutes to take a piss when he was playing Blueprints, and then magically he'd come back and be confused for 3 minutes and then miraculously know exactly what to do. And I only know that because I played Blueprints. I won't act like I didn't use a guide. I totally fucking did, but I'm not a gaming live streamer. But for him to be able to, like, he can't figure out this, but he could figure out some of that shit in Blueprints. Yeah, no fucking way. He went to the bathroom and got a text message from, like, one of his fucking boyfriends, or he looked up a fucking guide. So
just fucking give me the solution. Put yellow paint on the paper.
These edits are so great.
In this case, The game does not provide guidance whatsoever.
It does. It actually does, but it can't help you type in the numbers. He would put 9 instead of 0, flip-flopped 6 and 7, and then put it backwards. It was user error on his part. That actually makes it even more delicious that he did legitimately get the right response, but was literally too inept to be able to fucking do it himself. Like, that makes it, like, that's extra whipped cream on your sundae. Like, that really fucking
It's not
is.
acceptable to me. They really screwed this up. It says left to right. Okay, I put it in left to right. Incorrect. I put it in right to left. Incorrect. I put it in with the numbers in one way. Incorrect. The other way. Incorrect. So, obviously, your puzzle's busted. It's your puzzle is the problem, not me. Literally, if no one on the stream, we have hundreds of people watching. They can.
Oh yeah, then he got mad that like nobody would help him and nobody would tell him the code, even though people were telling him many different codes. A lot of them were wrong, but people, I don't know if he was getting trolled or not, but I do think some people were legit. Who was that one fucking wrench that was trying to help him? King Ferb's Flatman? I don't know. It was one of those fucking dents that does entirely too much work
Can't
for him.
figure it out. I can't figure it out. It's not worth anyone's time. So I think I'm done. This is the dumbest game I've ever played at this point. This puzzle is just ridiculously stupid. We tried every combination. Fuck this. This
He didn't like the game anyway. It was obvious he didn't like the
is
game.
dumb. I'm done.
Oh, Ellipsian, that fucking retard.
The game
Yeah,
wants
that
to
one.
actually like code the fucking puzzle to work and make sense to anyone with a logical thinking brain. I'll bother with it again. I'm not wasting any more time on this game. They fucked it up. That's the dumbest puzzle I've ever seen. Blame the game devs. If you can't design a simple puzzle, if that's beyond your understanding as a game dev, then maybe you should make other kinds of games. Don't put puzzles in your game. Because that was ridiculously stupid. There's nothing to Google. Everyone says it's completely different. For everyone, it's randomized, so you can't even look up the solution. So
I don't know if he got like so mad and just started seeing red and just started like typing in anything, because this guy has no self-control. As soon as he gets like even like a little bit agitated or aggravated, he's one of those people that just like can't do anything correctly, just like freaks the fuck out.
we're done. Yeah, that's it.
If you got him frustrated enough, he probably couldn't even sit down and put his own fucking shoes on. Like, he just sees red and just goes insane.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
How many dented morons does it take to solve one puzzle? Apparently like 12, and they still couldn't figure it out.
Literally, someone who beat the game is saying, they're telling me the solution, it didn't work, and they don't know why it doesn't work. So
Well, if it's random, then the solution for them wouldn't be the solution for you, unless they're telling you your solution, unless they followed your puzzle, your playthrough, and gave you the solution. But a million people can tell you the solution if you're going to type it in wrong. I mean, like, what the hell are we doing here with our dicks out? Like, what are we doing?
sorry, folks, I tried.
Come on,
That's
guy.
enough. 40 minutes of one puzzle is enough for me. The game sucks because they fucked up the puzzles. If they would make real puzzles in there for intelligent people, it would be good.
Says the man who can't type in the answer.
I'm cutting it now. Let's just hang out. So instead, we changed the
Rage usually results in more failure. Trust me, I should know. Oh, Blue Oni, don't say that. It certainly does for this guy. It's like the more irritated he gets, it's like minus 100 intelligence, minus 100, 100, 100. For every second he gets more agitated. He's like, he gets all hostile and fucking like retard strong, you know?
chill with Phil. It's been about an hour and 15, 20 minutes hanging out. Great
Like, he could probably like flip over a car and fucking like rage out, but can't do like simple math or whatever. And thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Phil logic. I don't get it. Therefore, everyone else is moronic dunces. How dare they not design their puzzle in a way I can give up and Google? Right. How dare they randomize it for every player
conversations
differently?
about so many things. Guys, if you were here chilling tonight, I apologize, obviously, that this was not the original stream that we had planned. Please support the stream for the next hour or so that it's not a wasted night blown on a game that was poorly designed. So if you're here to relax and enjoy, please support the stream in some way, whether that means a sub on Kick, some kicks on.
Yeah, also notice what the king's tax is at. I also believe when he can't figure something out, let's notice he's at $53 here. I don't remember exactly what he was at when he gave up on the game, but you know, he just said we got an hour left and he's at $50. Again, we also know that like this adds towards his rage, you know, in addition to the game.
Kick, whether that means a super chat or a membership on YouTube,
Begging is back. I'm sorry, reminding everyone how to
or
support.
maybe a tip. Everything appreciated. It would be great to still have a decent night, even though this happened, but it is what it is. If it ends up being a dud of a night, I guess there's nothing I can do about it. The game messed up. and was just becoming unplayable, and there's nothing you can do. I have an audience. I want to make progress in the game. We have no subs whatsoever on Kick today, so it would be great if we could actually get some subs on Kick. Sending some real subs would be a nice way to support the stream.
Cat deserves so much better.
220, I'm just going to say this once and make it abundantly clear. If you support the stream, you do. If you don't, you don't. If you make demands to try to get support out of me, I'm just going to reban you again. I'm gonna
Get support out of you? What the hell does that mean? Oh, honey, you don't even know what you're talking about. No one's getting any money out of you. We know that.
give you a certain amount of subs. If you just play this game right now, I'm just going to ban you immediately, and I'm never...
He's here, but let's build that skip juice. Yeah, he said he wasn't doing a podcast today, and I didn't get around to it yesterday. I was working on the video. So it should probably be like a short, I don't know, he'll probably ramble on for about an hour, but I have this clip I want to get to, and then I still want to talk about Mega Bonk last night. He's going to bitch a little bit about Claire Obscure that he did yesterday, and then I want to talk about the Mega Bonk just flat out fucking wage quit. So yeah, we're going to build some skip juice-a-rooney. He won't hang out for long anyway, so it probably will be a short stream today, but I have other stuff to do, but that's okay. Let's hang out for now.
To you again. If I see another clone account of yours in here, I'm going to ban it again. It's time to stop with your nonsense. All right.
Shitting on Iron Cuck again. Uh-oh. We won't see 220. He'll have to come up with a new name here soon. He's getting ballsy.
Right? Like, you don't own the streams. You never did. You never will. Doesn't matter how important you think you are because you throw subs my way. You're just going to get rebanned right now. So either act like a fucking normal human or get banned immediately and go away forever. Which is it going to be? You can make your decision now. Oh, I was in Kick Chat and I got banned, but I was going to drop 50 subs.
Phil had some guy in chat who called himself buttfuck McAssface. I saw that, and he's been in there a couple of times, too.
No one says that. That's a complete lie. If you were going to support, you already would have supported. No one is going to get banned and then be like, oh, I was actually going to support in a moment. You got banned for a reason. There's no one who sits on my stream chats and just clicks randomly banning people. I'm in the mood to ban someone. Here we go. Oh, this person right here, done. Okay, that doesn't happen. People get...
He was at 37 last night, too, when he wage quit. It was so obvious. And we're back to more of this, you know, no one in the chat's even, you know, talking about the game. No one's talking to me. That's the shit I could almost see, like, being mad about, like, not getting the money. We all know that that's why he's here. And honestly, like, that's fine. If you're just clearly here for money and you're going to beg and be annoying, like, that's one thing. But when he starts, like, whining about, like, no one's talking to me, no one's tagging me in the chat, no one's talking about the game, that I find actually more cringy than asking for money. Just no one's talking to me, no one's tagging me, no one's talking about the game. Why are you here? That shit to me is like a whole different level of pathetic, because at least if you're asking for money, if someone gives it to you, you know, like, there's monetary value, but just no one's talking to me. I don't know. There's just something about that makes it like, ooh, so gross.
They're acting up. They're either insulting others. They're breaking the rules blatantly. That's why you get moderated. That's the only reason. Oh, there you go. The guy was talking about my mother in chat. If you're bringing up my mom's name in chat, you're going to get banned. At what point ever did I sit here in chat and start talking about my mom's real name and things? You know, never. So the moment you do that, I'm going to instant ban you, and I'm going to laugh about it too. I'm going to glow. I'm going to dance. I'm actually going to get up and do a little jig like this.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this. I'm so glad someone caught this. You don't even, like, need fake AI shit with this man. Like, he legitimately does these things. I was working on the video and I came across in my searches some of those fucking grill fill segments from Smart Guys. Jesus Christ, y'all. I forgot, because my video is like the most humiliating things he's done in 2025. Most embarrassing and humiliating. And that grill fill shit, y'all. Dancing around and showing his underwear, wiggling his feet, and half trying to fuck the floor while he does a push-up, and oof. If you just ever, like, go back and look at some of those fucking grill fill segments. I'm just saying. A lot of people got him clipped.
All right. absolute last chance because I got to get out of here. If you could support the stream tonight in some way, if you're here live, please do. This is going to be probably my deadest stream for support in a long time. It sucks. You know, I'm shocked no one actually asked me about this hoodie today. This is the first time I've ever worn it. Are you aware? First of all, let me ask you guys this. Do you like the hoodie? Okay, and it's all the way around. On the back. The hoodie itself is all the enemies from Space Invaders in the hoodie. This hoodie is over 15 years old. This hoodie was an exclusive piece of merchandise available on thinkgeek.com. I believe it was either 2010 or 2011 when I bought it, so 14, 15 years ago. This hoodie sat in my closet since that time. It looks really good in my opinion. Yeah, it's dope. It's a dope hoodie.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. And now simultaneously, all 100 and something people in my chat are going to say this shit is so gay. I'm waiting for it.
Pretty cool, huh? So do you like it?
Yeah, totally.
No. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little Christmas surprise, I called it. It was only a 5-minute video, and it was filmed right here, saying, hey, everyone, guess what? I'm actually now going to show you a first-person perspective of my wife cooking. Me, I even spun around, and I showed the directions behind me and everything. You're a Gabe owner.
Oh my gosh. No, we can't watch Charlie play Schedule 1 as much as I would love that. Give me 1 second. I thought I had it set up to just autoplay the next one. My bad. It turns out I am, in fact, a complete retard. It's okay. We're going to get there. So next one, clearly, as you can already hear, is from Snort Burnell. We're going to get into some of the Claire Obscure nonsense. And then, of course, the Mega Bonk Wage Quits.
What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help! And if, of course, you're enjoying the content...
Did you see the Asmon fan call him out for his streams being insufferable? I did, and it was wonderful. I love pool water handcart. That's amazing. Oh my God, that name's really amazing. I didn't realize what it was. I just read your message. Oh my God, that's great.
Please support the stream in some way.
Yeah, they said something about they came over after the Asmon Gold interview and like tried to give him a shot and something like, but your shit is just like insufferable, man. I hope you find peace or something.
On YouTube, you can become a member. You can give some memberships to your fellow viewer, or you can do a super chat. If you're on Kick, you could give some kicks via the chat, or you could become a subscriber or give some subscriptions.
First stream of the day, and it's like the Asmongold thing never happened. Pig Roach never changes. He only pretends to change when it suits him. Well, it's kind of more like he pretends to change when he knows he needs to, as long as he needs to, and then we inevitably revert right back where we were.
Again, to your fellow viewer. Or if you're watching anywhere, like literally anywhere, you can drop a tip. You can use the tips command in chat, which is !tip. Via PayPal, that helps a lot. So thank you guys for watching and supporting the content. I appreciate it.
I just received a $20 tip.
Boombox.
Yeah, he was asking for shit to do, and somebody was like, drink pool water or something.
Just gifted a waffle.
And then he like flipped the fuck out and got a hair up his ass. Like, you just basically told someone to kill themselves. Like, if you do that. And it's like, we didn't say like drink the whole pool, bro. Like, we didn't say like drink some chlorine.
20 memberships to the community on YouTube. Whoa, I received an incredibly generous $50 tip from Lisa Lou.
Yeah, Ryan came out in like full fucking effect yesterday. And then what was he just said the name of the other dent. They gave him like 26 memberships. And I don't remember the name. Something box. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know if it's Ryan or Iron Cuck. I don't know if Iron Cuck is going to switch over to a new name now because he got pretty shitty with Phil on his 220 account. So we'll probably see a new one from Iron Cuck pretty soon. That's usually what he does. He gets bored and, antagonizes Phil while giving him money, which just cracks Phil's head open sideways. He can't figure out that this dude just has like money to burn. and just like it just likes watching him like flip out, but continue to take his money because he needs it. Phil will never understand this. And then Daddy Ryan came in huge for him yesterday.
I have a hot list of fucking. I press the button and it sends out the fill signal, and then fucking all the whales start running in.
I think it's kind of more a hey you guys
With money bags. They run to the street to save it.
I mean, you did have kind of like a legion, a fleet, if you will, of like retard whales, but you've pissed most of them off.
Ready to parry.
I can't believe it. It's such a slow.
He can't be the butt of the joke. If he would just rip on himself, like I'm not saying to go like, full self-deprecating, humor, but it's like if he'd just rip on himself like a little bit, it would really turn things around for him. And I've been thinking about this because I've been watching like, oh my God, like a million clips for this video I'm making. And I've just never known anybody that just, he never makes me laugh, like ever. I've just never quite seen a streamer just so unfunny. Like he unintentionally makes me laugh, like legitimately laugh, like 2 or 3 times a year.
Oh, hit. I fell
He'll say something and I'll go, oh, that was kind of all right. Okay.
for it. It's such a slow hit. Like,
now his ego can't take it for sure.
sucks. If I had Flurry of Fury, I could have broke her.
But I feel like he would feel better. Like, you're not perfect, man. Everybody fucks up and everybody does something stupid and everybody makes a mistake. And if it's something funny, just have a little laugh, at yourself or something. As of yesterday, he reached 9K kick bans. Jesus Christ. Wasn't it just like a week ago we were talking about how it was like 8,000? Oh, fuck.
I gotta do a double.
He can't be making enough money on there for it to still be like just let it go, man. Like, am I right or am I missing something? Because if there's something that I don't know about where like he's still making like big money off a kick, like absolutely correct me if I like don't know, like if I'm not in the know. But like just drop this shit, right?
Perfect parry.
Okay.
Which I didn't do. This is easy. This is easy compared to the one at the camp. It's way easier because she's taking massive damage, so I might not even need to do what I'm doing. I might just do burn and beat her with the burn stuff. What the hell?
I noticed Iron Cuck asking Dunsfelter to be real life friends and he turned him down. Fucking ouch. Imagine getting rejected by Dunsfelter. That fucking tool.
So now, wait. Because I didn't beat her, it's over? That's bullshit.
He hit 8K back in September. Oh, see, I am fucking stupid. Okay. I only heard about that like a couple of weeks ago. So that's where it is in my brain.
I didn't know I couldn't rematch. For real? What the fuck?
220 closed his Velcro wallet. I mean, he's probably busted. I don't know. I don't think 220's. I don't know if 220 has more money than Ryan does, or if Ryan just loves Phil more.
How was I supposed to know?
Because 220, I don't know. Like, he's a special kind of dented. I can't tell if he like loves to hate Phil or hates that he loves Phil, because he gives him all this money, but then like shits on him and, acts like he's all big and bad and he's going to run the stream. And I don't know, like he talks like some serious smack about Phil and everything.
No, I couldn't rematch. Because I would have done maximum damage output and beat her easily. This is bullshit. There's no way to redo the fight? If so, I'm going to reload. This is nonsense.
Oh, it tells you like the number of the ban? Is that a thing? I don't have a Kick, so I don't know how Kick works at all.
How do you do it? How do you load another one? Look. It's not. I only have one save. Yeah, so I'm screwed. Show previous saves. So I'd have to redo the fight. I'd have to redo that fight. Okay. I'll redo the fights easy.
0. Not a single sub. Not a single gifted sub. No kicks. In fact, all of the contributions this week, except for 1 on Kick so far, are troll contributions. So it sure would be great for the people that are over on Kick enjoying, if they could support the stream. That would be nice of you. All right? Okay?
When you're if you tag me in the chat, we could talk. Like,
I mean, you have to agree with, Snort Burnell on this. You should have thought about that before talking to Iron Cuck like you did. Although, again, I can't tell if he, really just has an insurmountable amount of money, or if when he's busted, that's when he gets shitty with Phil because he doesn't care anyway, or, whatever the case may be.
no one is tagging me or talking to me today at all. So I'm just playing the game, but it would be great if people would chill and enjoy and interact. I don't know why you're not today, particularly.
It'd be really great if people could talk to me today. It'd be really nice if people would talk to me. You sound like such a fucking loser, dude.
It's kind of weird, to be honest, but hey, whatever floats your boat. I mean, I'm enjoying the game, but I do like talking with the audience, too.
And if you'd like to support the stream in any way, it would be great. Super chats, memberships, kicks, subs, or tips, all appreciated. Particularly
if you include K-Pick, which I'm not sure what that is, I'm assuming the money, he gets paid hourly or what have you. He's made $66 this week on Kick. It serves a purpose. I mean, this dude, he'll take dollary dues, that's for sure, and that's fine. But for the trolling and everything that he gets, to me personally, it wouldn't be worth it. But me and him are obviously very different people.
kick support so far this week has been almost non-existent.
The thing about it, though, Avalanche, you said, I wish people would talk to me. Translation, I want money. He made $200. Daddy Ryan came in, and I don't know if the other one was Ryan or Iron Cuck. It doesn't matter. He made $200 on this stream. That's what I really can't understand when he's like, I don't know why a lot of people aren't here. What the fuck do you care? If someone's going to give you $200 a stream, you'd stream to -12 people as long as the money rolled in. What the fuck do you care? That's what makes this particularly, confusing to me. And more pathetic when he says that kind of shit out loud.
All we had today was 500 kicks. That's it. It would be great if people watching on Kicks could support in some way if they're liking the content.
Yet this guy went on a tirade saying his audience aren't his friends and talk shit about parasocial relationships. This guy is lonely. This guy is super hella mega lonely, but, no one's in here talking to me. I mean, I wanted to preface it with, I don't want to be rude, but I don't really give a fuck if I'm rude. You treat these people like garbage, dude. You berate them when they don't talk to you. You berate them and call them out when they show up, when they haven't been there for a while. You berate them when they don't give you any money. You ask them for suggestions and opinions and then shit on them. You always say, okay, we're going to do Q&A. And then I hear people ask you questions. That's fucking stupid. I'm not going to answer that. Why the fuck would you ask me that? That's stupid. Or, no, I don't know what that is. The other day, it was Q&A. I think it was after he quit routine. And somebody was like, have you ever seen this movie? Nope, haven't seen it. Have you ever played this game? Nope, don't know what you're talking about. Then somebody else asked him a different question. That's stupid. I'm not going to answer that. Why are we here? Who would talk to you? I wouldn't fucking waste 5 minutes talking to him. This guy sucks.
Okay.
He hasn't seen any movies. He doesn't know shit about fuck with any video game. He doesn't know anything about anything. The man's over here eating microwave food off of a fucking paper plate. If he didn't have a woman, he'd be eating out of a garbage can wearing the same underpants every fucking day.
Hey.
I know people aren't really talking much in the chat for this game. It sucks because I said I wanted to bring this game back. I wanted to do this content that we all missed, and everyone agreed, let's do it. I brought it back. Now we've had it for a couple of weeks. I understand I didn't play this for like 10 days, but now we're back. Today, I don't know what happened. People didn't show up. People did support. Don't get me wrong. But basically, no one's paying attention to the game. I'm asking questions. No one's really talking to me about the game besides maybe 1 or 2 people. So I feel like I'm playing by myself, and that's not what I stream for. So it is disappointing. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what happened. People said they wanted this game. Originally, they were showing up for it. And
A month ago, bro. A month ago. You did the Asmongold interview, I think like a week before Thanksgiving or something. It's after Christmas, my guy. Yeah, they wanted Expedition 33. Forgot the name of it because I'm stupid. They wanted that a month ago, dude. And like 4 people asked for it.
now they're not. So I don't know. It sucks. I want to keep going. I want to see all the content, but apparently people just don't want to show up for this game. I don't know what else to say.
Gee, with that super positive, fun attitude, I can't imagine why no one showed up. How do you know he doesn't wear the same underpants every day? He could already, truly. He could. He could for sure. The gaming streamer not knowing anything about games is crazy. Big ups, Virgil. It is. And we've all heard it. We've all been, this is no one's first fucking day in the Snortex. We've heard it a million times. Hey, Phil, you should play this game. Oh, I've never heard of it. Like some shit like I've even heard of, which is like a lot, okay? Me knowing about something, it's got to be big for me to know about it. And people will ask him, never heard of that, never played it, or you'll get like played it once for 10 minutes, didn't like it, and he didn't even, you know, give the game a shot. The Asmon Roach telling Phil they were leaving because Phil was a lying beggar caused a great crash out. Did anybody clip it? Oh, what happened to Snort Hogan? Is Snort Hogan okay? Am I just like banned from Snort Hogan? Is he like still uploading, but just like I can't see it?
After a couple of streams, this is insufferable.
Here it is right here. I'm stupid. Big up Snort Bernellington. But seriously though, Snort Hogan, I hope everything's all right.
Sucks. I want to keep going. I want to see all the content, but apparently people just don't want to show up for this game. I don't know what else to say.
I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I didn't realize we were going to get it right here. Big ups, Just. It's right here.
Randy says, I found your stream for the Asmon interview after a couple of streams. This is insufferable. The interview is an act. I wish you the best. I hope you find peace. What is insufferable? Me playing Expedition 33? What a stupid thing to say. You realize that in life, you have to justify.
It's not stupid. It's not stupid if someone thinks you're insufferable. I'm sure plenty of people think I'm insufferable. It's not stupid. You think what you think and you feel what you feel. Oh, did Snort Hogan ban me? No, he hasn't uploaded in 3 weeks. I miss Snort Hogan. Not good. Okay, this is where he gets like really fucking dented. Let's catch this.
What a stupid thing to say. You realize that in life, you have to justify things you say, right? You don't just say things like that.
You don't have to justify anything. Somebody could come on my stream right now and be like, Toxie, you're an insufferable fucking bitch and I can't stand you. That's just their opinion, which they're totally entitled to. I mean, you're going to get muted because you're not going to say shit like that in my stream. But plenty of people like that. I'm positive. Plenty of people think that about me. They don't have to justify that. Not to me. Who the fuck am I? I'm nobody. This guy who thinks this about you doesn't owe you shit, dude. Like, I know that it hurts your ego. Like, nobody wants to hear that. Like, that sucks. It's mean. But, you know, he doesn't owe you anything. No one has to justify how they feel. And certainly not to you, sir.
Not back them up. Like, you actually have to, like, give justification.
You don't have to. No, actually, you know, the funny thing is I'm sure you don't pay his bills. So actually, he doesn't have to do anything for you.
Exactly. What a toxic thing to say on a chill stream where all I'm doing is playing an RPG. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, you're gonna get salt.
Actually, it was worded very well. And all he said was that it was insufferable.
Even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
All right, so yes, tonight it is Mega Bonk on the late stream. I hope you'll come back and hang out with me for that tonight. Tomorrow, we're actually doing a major stream of Tainted Grail. I'm not doing a podcast tomorrow. I'm going to do Tainted Grail as the date.
Oh boy, Tainted Grail.
Time stream. $100 for Hogan's.
Your future stepdad.
It's an amazing clip that will, I don't think, ever get old.
Dad, thank you for a gifted sub. So your future stepdad, for the record, you're only the second sub of the week. If you take a look at the leaderboard right now, basically no one on Kick has contributed this week besides you, and 220 did 500 kicks earlier today. And we're at the 4th stream of the week. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on Kick this week so far, but it's abysmal.
You realize it's like also it right after Christmas, my guy. People bought gifts or decor, or they traveled, or, you know, a lot of people had to put out, you know, for food, or, you know, buying stuff for their kids or family or whatever. Like, you realize that, like, generally the end of December into January, a lot of people are tapped, bro. Like,
Thank you for the sub, really. Like, overall, support's great this week. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Support overall has been very good every stream, but I don't know what happened with Kick this.
so close your mouth and say thank you. Thank you for being generous. Thank you. At a time where a lot of people are focusing on themselves and their children and their family and their everything else because of the holidays. Thank you for choosing to, you know, donate money to a form of entertainment that you enjoy. The answer to that is thank you for your generosity, you fucking dickhead.
Week.
There's been
You are replaceable, sir. You are a form of entertainment. When people's wallets are short, the very first thing that goes is entertainment. Not food, not rent, not what their children's, you know, not their needs, not what the spouse needs. The very first thing that goes is entertainment. And shit that in the big scheme of things doesn't matter. You, sir, do not matter.
weeks when I'm living.
You are a luxury, sir. You are a luxury that people get. That is the first thing to go. When times are tough, or right after the holidays, or both, you know, you are a luxury, sir. Frankly, for this channel, for me, because I do other YouTube channels, but this one is as well, although I didn't put all my eggs in this dented basket. So, but like, this is a luxury.
Literally paycheck to paycheck, stream to stream, you know, and it's tight and it's all the time. Things are incredibly tight, and I'm hoping I have enough money for my day off this week.
If you want to support financially, there's many ways you could do that. You could do a super chat. You could become a member or gift memberships on YouTube. You could send some kicks my way, or you could become a subscriber or gift some subscribers.
Exactly, Toxie. It's Christmas, the time to give, so give to Phil. 'Tis the season to give to me.
First to fellow viewers on Kick, or you can do a tip via PayPal by typing exclamation
The
point.
correct answer, you little fucking maggot, is thank you for anything. How anybody gives you $1 is so beyond me. And I'd like to think that I'm not a completely stupid and ignorant woman. How you have more than one viewer that isn't raw Phil for the rest of us to clip off of? How you have more than one viewer or make more than $1, I cannot wrap my tiny brain around. I simply cannot. Thank you is what you say. Not, well, gee, I don't know. Jiminy Jillikers, guys, I don't know. $60. That ain't a whole lot. You're so fucking
Tip
rude.
into the chat, and that allows you to get the little
You are expendable, good sir.
command that'll pop up and give you the instructions on how to do it that way. All contributions appreciated. All right, I shout them out.
Clearly not, because all you're doing is saying, you know, you're used to getting them weekly kick checks. You're scratching and digging at your neck like a crackhead for them fucking kick checks, and you're not getting them. So obviously, no. Every kind of, you know, donation isn't equal. Apparently not. You want those PayPal tips that you can cash out immediately as soon as you log off the stream, or you want the money that goes into the weekly kick check. Because every time somebody super chats you, if someone super chats you right the fuck now, you don't see a dime of that money until January 21st. And then when you do see that money, YouTube takes their 30 and 20, 25 to 30% ish, whatever bracket you're in, has to go to the tax man. That's why you want PayPal, because there's less fees. And that's why you want Kick, because Kick only keeps 5%, whereas YouTube takes 30. You're so fucking transparent in your bullshit. So no, not all forms of support are created equal. You want tips and you want the Kick money. Like, here's the thing. If you're going to run this and you're going to act like this, just be honest about your bullshit. Big ups, Galaxy. How you doing, honey?
I give you a nice little animation, do a little thank you, etc. So please consider it. Thank you in advance to anyone who supports the stream tonight. Let's get set up for Mega Ball, okay? Okay.
Disgusting beggar.
Here we go. Here is Mega Bonk from last night. This shit was so ass.
Things are not going well again. Wow. Why am I taking damage? What happened? I don't even know what happened. I started taking damage. Yeah.
He's really bad at the game and adds nothing to the streams, but he insists on playing these games that nobody wants to watch.
I don't even think I have a way to...
I had a wonderful Christmas, honey. I hope you did too. Don't ever be sorry that you miss streams. You show up when you can. You don't when you just don't wanna. That's okay. We never take attendance.
Back, do I? No, I can't even do nothing, man.
Did you see the clip of someone saying the zipper on the Space Invaders hoodie looked like a penis? That's amazing. He flipped out. No.
I can't do anything. Look.
I didn't see that.
Wow, I can't do shit.
Well, we know that.
As
long as you admit it.
Enjoy Mega Bonk and my journey to try to get better at the game. Please support the stream. Please give it a like on YouTube. Please engage in the chat. Please consider supporting with either super chats, kicks, subs, memberships, or tips. Okay.
This is work.
So he begged his ass off, then just straight wage quit with like no shame, which like that's fine. If you don't want to play the game, like really in the end, who fucking cares? And just oof.
Just as much as anything else. You know, it's true. I work a ton.
That's a paddling.
That's it. I think I've done like everything. I can't afford.
And then we got something that we haven't gotten in quite a while, which was really interesting. He pulled some overtime and actually like stalled for like almost 25 minutes because you know he wants out of that door. He wants out of that room at 9:30 sharp and stayed till almost 10 o'clock. And here's the thing. There was no excuse of, oh, well, I'm in the middle of playing this game and I have to get to a save point, or I want to, you know, try to beat this boss. I want to give it a couple more tries. No, he was just sitting there talking and did nearly a half hour of OT to see if he'd hit the goal. Welcome home, Phil.
Afford any more chests, right? So I don't think I can do any other upgrades. I'm done. Like I literally can't do anything else. I've done all the upgrades available, and my build is terrible. All right, I did it. I got the Sir Oofy challenge, thankfully. Yeah, I'm not doing enough damage to kill anyone now, so I might as well stop it. Yeah.
He works full-time, but is such a part-time streamer. I mean, he just needs to accept it and just be an IRL streamer. Like, he'd do better. He'd make more money.
I think this is working. Oh my god, regen tone. Epic regen, that's awesome.
Exactly. There's no goals anymore, except we secretly know that there is.
There we go, the nuke. It worked. Now I'm out of here.
We just don't talk about it anymore. The goal has been shadow banned. It's still there. No, but just nobody can see it.
Oh, I can't. They're killing me. I can't get away. Wow, I'm gonna die. I can't get to the freaking gate. Look. I can't get to the gate. I literally can't. They're pushing me. Wow. They pushed me from the gate and would not let me get to the gate. I'm down to just hang out for an
Isn't that kind of like their job as the enemy to like not let you like get past?
hour and have fun, then play that and grind away and everyone's bored, you know? And again, that's not
2026 is going to be the IRL stream arc. Yeah, he got that selfie stick thing and that microphone. So I guess he's talking about actually like venturing outside of these four walls here.
not me naysaying the game at all. The game's good. I like Mega Bonk, but we've kind of hit the logical stopping point for me, for someone who's not going to get hardcore into it. Or
What is the logical stopping point that you were only at $37 at 8:45 when this happened last night?
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why not call it early for some of these night streams? Well, number one,
Yeah, you should. You should just leave.
because this is my job. This is not just me messing around and killing time. This is my job.
Yeah, but you were at 37 when you wage quit and you left with 66. And you stayed, I think he ended up quitting about like I say, like 8:30-ish. So you stayed another hour and a half for $30. But again, it's not actually $30 because, you know, YouTube's going to take their cut because I think it was like super chats. So you stayed an hour and a half for like $15, which is like just about minimum wage, if not less than. I'm not going to do the math, and I went to public school, so I'm probably too fucking stupid to do it anyway. So, but really, you stayed another 90 minutes for like $15. Bro, like, just call it. Just call it and be done. It would honestly look better. I would have actually respected you more. Not that you need my respect. I would have respected you more if you would have just said, you know what? I'm over this shit. I'm out. Everybody have a good night. Thanks. Big ups. Whatever. I'm out of here. I would actually respect you more. But not only did you stay the entire time, you stayed longer. Tell me it's all about money without telling me it's all about money.
So if I said, hey, I'm going to be here on a stream at this time between these times, then I need to be here for that. You understand?
But nobody else is here, retard. Nobody else is here. That's like sitting in an empty restaurant and everyone's like, well, why don't we just go home? Because the hours say we're open till 9 p.m. It's only 7:30, but no one's here. No one's here eating and no one is coming. Let's just close up, cut off the finger to save the hand, cut our losses, and let's just go and be done. You literally paid more in electricity. You should have just been done and gone home.
And, you know, I'm the kind of guy that, again, you know me, I don't like to overpromise and underdeliver, right? So even though tonight Megabonk didn't
You actually just never promise and chronically underdeliver. But I mean, you know, splitting hairs.
work out, that doesn't mean that now I'm like, oh, well, guys, that's it. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. No, people want to hang out with me.
Obviously, they don't. Because you only gauge how wonderful and important you are by how much money you rake in. So the fact that you sat here for another 90 minutes for $30 means no one fucking likes you, bro. Nobody wanted to hang out with you. Your attendance was fucking pitiful and pathetic. Nobody asked you anything good. You just sat there staring most of the time, and it reflected in the money that you made for your job. You should have just called it a night. Fucking got you a snack, watched something on TV. Like, whatever. Yosef, thanks for the 2, honey. Nice new avatar. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. You need to realize he is reformed. Oh, yes, that's true. It is.
People took time out of their schedule to be here on stream with
Who? Bitch, who? You're hashtag a lot of people again. Nobody was there. Fucking nobody. Your chat was at a standstill, bro.
me. And I shouldn't now act like a brat or have a tantrum and be like, oh, Megabonk, it didn't work anymore. I'm run away now. No. You know, I'm not going to.
You don't run away. You just said, well, this was the game that we were going to play. You either say it's not making me any money, which is just what you should say, or say you're bored of it, or say clearly you guys don't like it. All right, well, I'm glad that you guys hung out with me and you gave it a chance. So we'll try something else next time. Everybody have a good night. Peace out. Like you always say, like a loser. And then just, you don't have to piss and moan and stomp away like a baby. Be an adult. Oh, okay, this isn't working out the way I thought it would. Hell, even I've done it. I've streamed sometimes. The one day where like he wasn't even live. I didn't realize like his internet went down or something and he didn't stream and things didn't go the way I thought it would go. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I appreciate everybody for swinging by. Well, I'll come back when there's something to talk about. Like, you don't have to be such a fucking petulant child about everything. Yosef, thanks for the 5. Have you noticed when he talks about under-deliver, he doesn't get it right on the first try? It's because he's lying.
I need to raise a lot of money this month. I still need your help.
When do I think Street Fighter 7 will come out? Probably 2030.
Yeah, this is what he stayed for. When is Street Fighter 7 going to come out? Who the fuck cares?
I'm serious. I think they'll take that long because I think they're going to milk it. I think they're going to milk Street Fighter 6 as long as they possibly want to, and can. And I feel like right now the Street Fighter community are a bunch of just really pathetic people who just do whatever they're told by Capcom.
So this is what he stayed for, to talk shit about the FGC and Street Fighter.
Even when they're not happy. They are such a bunch of cowardly people who are so afraid that if they don't keep spending money on Street Fighter 6, that Street Fighter will lose prominence and fade away, which is not the case at all. But they believe that. So they keep spending money, playing the games, monstering the games, even though they're not good.
That's going to be the nature of the content I put out moving forward is there's going to be games that on the fly we play them and we give them a shot, and maybe they will work for a while, but not every game is going to become an insanely lengthy playthrough. I want you to understand that's the difference of mentality of my content creation today versus what I used to do. It used to be if I buy a game, that's it. I'm going to play it all the way to the end. I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to spend insane amounts of time on the game. We don't have to do that. Okay? We can try games, like them for a few streams, and say, all right, it worked, but now it's time to move on. With Megabonk, honestly, I kind of feel like maybe we went a couple streams longer than that anyway, and now we're like, all right, you know, time to call it quits. Let's do more stuff. And I'm okay with that. Like, we have to get used to that in 2026. That's going to be a distinct change to my content that...
You can drop a game whenever the fuck you want. But the problem with you is you're so... What's the word I'm looking for? You're so transparent about it. As you're coping right now about dropping Megabonk, I can see King's Tax, $66. And you quit it and did Q&A for an hour and went into overtime for $66. Which that's fine. That's fine. But here's the thing. You should have continued to play it for the rest of the stream and not just quit. If you're going to do this kind of shit, if this is the way that you're going to behave, for the love of fuck, could you be like less obvious about it? And here's a wild shot in the dark. When a game does work and you hit the goal a few times, then let it go. Don't you understand that this is generally how it works for you by now? I've only been in the Snortex for like 3.5 years. I know every time you start something new, for the most part, it does pretty well. For like 2 to 4 streams. Sometimes a little bit less. Like, what was it? Tony Hawk. He wage quit Tony Hawk day 1. He didn't like it though anyway. So, I mean, like, who cares? That's fine. But when something is hitting the goal, stop milking it to death. Pokemon should have ended months ago. Let it go. But it's so obvious that when something hits that arbitrary 150, you play it, and the second it doesn't, it's gone. Play some of the shitty games a little bit longer. Again, if this is the game that you're gonna run, like, I'm not trying to tell a con man how to con man, but if this is the con you're gonna run, stop being so fucking obvious about it. Let there be a couple of nights where you play a shitty game for 2 hours and you don't make any money. And then just slowly knock it out of the rotation. And when something does good, play it for a few streams and then go, well, that was fun. Maybe we'll come back to it later. Don't play the fuck out of it until you have one stream where you get $16 because everyone's over your bullshit.
We'll try more things, but that also means we have to drop more things. There's no way that I can try more games, but then play them all to ultimate completion. It'll never work. In reality, most creators don't do that, but I was one of the people who was like a stickler for the past who would do that. And then people got used to me doing that. And I'm like, well, if we're going to do it.
Phil loves the Pokemon naming grift too much to quit. And that's exactly why it's just so transparent and it's just so obvious. I mean, that's what it is. Again, if this is what he wants to do, like, that's fine. He can make his money however he wants, even by begging or, milking the games that do make him the money. Again, if that's what he wants to do, that's fine. But if he wants to try to erase this wage quit, and, well, the rage quit is just when you're legitimately angry. But if he wants to get rid of this whole, like, oh, everyone thinks I wage quit, well, then stop being so transparent about the fucking wage quit. You saw Megabonk wasn't doing well tonight. So just play it for another hour and right at 9:30 on the dot, go, all right, guys, well, I appreciate you hanging out. Don't say we didn't hit the goal. Don't say support was low. Just say thank you, and then don't play Megabonk again.
New stuff, try new stuff, be different, adjust on the fly. We can't do that. I can't finish every single game that I'm playing right now and go to the very end.
And no one's asking you to, and I don't think anybody wants you to.
How long that would take? I'm playing like 6-7 games right now, right? Change.
Well, that's another problem, but we're not going to get into all of that.
Change happens, and I hope that you understand that this is a change that's going to be overall better for us in the long run.
and Phil's the lolcow of the gaming community.
Lolcow.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time.
All right. Well, those were the clips. That was him just basically quitting that routine game. And then last night with Megabonk. So let's go over to Raw Phil. Technically, he should be getting ready to play the game, but I'm sure he's not. Nope, he's still sitting there with his bullshit, talking like he does. So let me get to the beginning. Filter out some cringe, not all cringe, but some.
All right, good morning, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the stream. How is everyone today? This lovely Monday. I hope you're doing well. Let's tweak a few things here or there. That looks right. That looks good. Okay. What's up? Hello to the early crowd who were here already, before we even have gotten set up and started. How y'all doing? The first thing I see when I look at Kick Chat is RGB King says, I'm on crack. That was the first statement that was made in the chat as I looked at it after going live here. It's amazing. It's good stuff. Good morning, everyone. Everyone's saying hello to hello emote.
Ooh, he's already got to stick up his ass and he's butthurt.
What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Oh, let's get excited.
Oh, my God. Jesus. Grant me serenity. Because if you grant me strength, I'm going to fucking kill somebody.
Let's get excited for some streams
Jesus, grant me patience.
today. I'm excited
I'm not even a particularly religious individual, but Jesus, please give me something.
for streams today, that's for sure. Dion Troy, welcome. Chris, good morning. What's up, Ortega? How's everyone doing today?
His shirt's like all wrinkled and shit. Also makes his tits look big. People still want him to play Stellar Blade, and he refuses. The sexual content isn't even bad. He's dropped the ball on a lot. I still feel like on his birthday back in April, like he missed out on Schedule 1. Schedule 1 was huge because of Sir Moist. He dropped the ball on that one. There's a lot of games. Stellar Blade, Schedule 1. There's a bunch that he dropped the fucking ball on, and it's just
Well, good to hear.
it's kind of crazy because it's like how long has this guy been doing this? And he was not going to play Baldur's Gate 3. Like,
I'm doing pretty good, although again, I'm sore today. Exercising last night, but getting back to the swing of it this week.
I love you, Toxie, but I have to flee when the lip smacks start. Oh, that's okay. Listen, this guy's gross. Unless you mean my lip smacks. I try not to. I try to like not ever be gross in the microphone, except for my voice. But listen, if you got to bail out or if you just want to bail out, look, don't ever feel, you don't hurt my feelings. This guy is a lot. And when you've had enough, oh, fuck, I'm a lot too. So if you're sick of either one of us or both, don't feel bad. Get out of here.
Sporadic workout schedule over the last couple of weeks for the holidays and things that were going on. And now I'm getting back to the regular schedule.
His tits being big are the reason why they look big. Ooh, that shouldn't have got me the way that it did.
I'm like, oh, back is sore, but it's all right. It'll be good. Get back into it, do it, doing it regularly. What is? Oh, just you're cleaning your flat. Cool. No chilling with no work this week. You go back to next week. You have an entire week off. That's awesome. That's very fortunate that you have an entire week off of work.
I have over 1,000 hours on Baldur's Gate 3 and still haven't completed one campaign. Oh my god, you sound like you really love that game.
Cool.
Had to beg him to play that. Wouldn't do Stellar Blade. Wouldn't do Schedule 1. Like I'm positive it. The list goes on and on of like shit that he really could have made something work or whatever the case may be. He could have made something happen. And it wasn't. I guess he just doesn't want to do it. I don't know.
Say good morning to everyone. We got burger with ketchup.
Oh, no. I don't want to say good morning to everybody. I don't know these retards.
Says, have fun playing Tainted Grail because you're in for an awesome journey. I hope it's good. The intro was great, but you never know with a game like this. Sometimes the intro is well scripted, polished and produced, and then you get into the real game, and that's when the problems arise, right? So we'll see today. We'll see today how good the game actually is.
What do you mean? Haven't you played it like twice, and now you're like, we're going to see how good the game actually is? What are you talking about, dude? He's played it twice, right? Oh, come on, dude. This silence, like, enough. Or, like, get into it. Come on.
What is this music?
Yeah,
Today we have
it really sucks. Like, turn it off.
More winter's theme. It's supposed to be wintry colors of blue, white, and variations. So think
Wow.
snow or, a cool winter's day. That's what today's
Cool.
white theme is supposed to be.
Yeah, that's
And,
great.
Also, I guess you could also say it's sudsy water for Power Wash Sim tonight. It's both. It serves both purposes. There you go.
Both. We got a both. Do we need a both counter?
Yeah.
We got a both counter going. The last counter we did was lip smacks. All right, you guys pick. Are we doing lip smacks or are we doing both? Because we already got a both.
Everyone enjoy the Christmas themed stuff for only a couple more days. The animations and this, only a couple more days because today's the 29th. So probably either the 31st or the 1st. Whenever I get time, I'm going to swap all that out to go back to more generic animations, but also have a new decorations for the month of January.
More generic animations. Oh, that sounds really cool, man.
Anyway, I'm just not sure what I want to do yet. But last hurrah for anyone who likes the Christmas themed stuff. I mean, look how outdated the animations are. We got Truck Sim on there, right? We started the month with a whole slew of games, and now we're playing all different games.
Meh, I'm so fucking cool. Meh, Nope, that's wrong.
Eddie Chill, if you even bring that up again, I'm going to ban you too because I have no leniency for toxicity. I don't. They were being toxic yesterday, outright.
Oh boy, what was going on?
Like they were trying to get attention being toxic. They were trying to get banned, so I granted their request. It's not your place now to stand here and beg in the chat to have someone unbanned. Just cut the shit. Okay.
Oh boy. He's in a very grumpy mood already this morning. Both counter. All right, we got it.
Abdullah, I doubt it. He says, will I give Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection a try for its online play? I hate to say it, the game just took too long. You know, the game came out in early October, right? And it took them till the last week of October. Or it was the last week of November to finally put in the online play. And even then, it was a beta that not even everyone had. And apparently, it wasn't very good. So they haven't advertised any public update for it, adding in this stuff. Yeah, here it is. So on December 9th, they finally patched in online arcade update.
What the hell is he going on about? And thanks for the 10, honey. I appreciate you. Side note, please don't work out while injured outside of physical therapy. You'll probably compensate in a way that's bad form and cause further injury. Again, Phil's lies make him sound dumber. He has no idea what he's talking about. And again, I appreciate Johnny. Oh my God. Like, what are we doing? Hello, sir? I don't have the patience for this today. Jesus help me.
Oh, like they killed their own game. There's no community around playing that online. I guarantee you right now, today if we were to try to play Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection online, we would barely find anyone. You know, that's their own fault.
Okay.
So, I just don't have interest in it anymore. I had interest in it 2.5 months ago. I just don't, and by the way, if you haven't noticed, no one asks. It's not like, oh, there's a desire for, no one.
Didn't somebody just ask?
People only cared, real early on. Nothing here I know. I've already got now several comments on the end of routine stating you have the correct code and you entered it and the game didn't work, so the game was bugged and you couldn't progress anyway. It wasn't like you didn't solve the puzzle. You did, and the game must be glitched. And I'm like, well, that sucks. Can't finish the game now, but what can you do? That's life, I guess. That's what happens with these indie games, right?
Who told you this? Who told you that one, you had the right code, which is, I'm understanding, you actually did have the right code. Who told you that you had the right code and you put it in correctly and it's the game? So everybody else who plays it and gets their code does it just fine, but miraculously, for some reason, the game just goes "Durr," and just doesn't work for you. Just you, though, of all the people, the man that no game seems to work for. This is wild to me.
Okay. Let's start off today. We have a couple shout-outs to do. So, first off, someone did a $2 tip overnight, okay? They said, if you start doing...
Yeah, I think this is another attack from a lot of people.
IRL videos, would you consider having Kat be your camera woman? I understand she doesn't want to be on video. Having her someone to interact with could be cool content. Again, you guys, you go so far ahead. Like, the whole idea of me having the ability to film first-person content or IRL content or review content like this.
Which you could have just done this entire time on your phone if you wanted to. You didn't have to have special gadgets for it. You could have done this very easily on your phone. You can go live on, I don't know, I'm going to date myself here. Is Periscope still a thing? Or you could do it on Instagram or Facebook or, you can go live on your phone or just take video on your phone.
with this new equipment. If you don't know what people are talking about, I got this selfie stick, which isn't really a selfie stick. It's more advanced than that. This is a tripod, a selfie stick, a remote control. It's got all of these features that works with my phone. Okay? And I tested it on Christmas Day, and it worked really well. All right? I also have these Rode mics that are wireless USB mics that plug into the phone and sounded great. I tested
What did Kat get for Christmas?
them again on Christmas Day on that video. They sounded great. So what kind of content could I do with that? Well, I could use this as a tripod, and I could film anywhere I want with my phone now. Like literally anywhere. I could film other parts of my house. I could film outside of my house. I could go to a restaurant, and I could use this to film myself at the table, and then flip it around and film the food, and then actually eat and do a live taste test review of said restaurant. I could do walking tours and go around places and just walk and film. And I could either live narrate with the Rode mic, or later on I could record narration and dub it over.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
I could go on trips. I could go to a convention. I could go sightseeing and record it and film it. I haven't had that ability in about 10 years because I used to have a handy cam, and then I didn't have it anymore, and, you know, basically I didn't have that capability. With this technology, I now have that capability. Okay? Now, have I made any concrete plans whatsoever to do anything with that? No. I'll tell you this.
Like, you're not, like, owning this dude for asking if you were going to do some IRL content. You're like, just because I bought every single thing I need for IRL content doesn't mean I'm going to do it. You realize that just makes you sound like a retard because you've bought it and it serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever then. You're not, like, felting this guy. You psychopath. This just makes you sound stupid.
This is a set of 2 mics. See that?
Which he didn't need.
2. Why 2? Because guess what? These mics dual sync with the phone, and 2 people can do commentary at the same time.
Okay, who's your other person, bro? I'll give you $1,000. Other than your wife, which it wouldn't be her anyway. I'll give you $1,000 if you can name another person that's going to use that microphone.
Okay? They all come like that. They all have a dual mic setting where it takes
I will go to a bank right now.
both audios, put it into one source, and put it into your phone. So, what could I do with those? Hey, when we do stuff here, like let's say for example, next year we do the clock.
No fucking way Phil goes anywhere. He's terrified Tevin or evil AJ are lurking in the bushes. Don't neither one of those gentlemen want fuck all to do with this sad, raggedy old
I said
man.
clean out. I could have that mic on and be in the closet talking with all of you about what I'm finding in there and what we're doing.
Ethan Ralph? Ain't Ethan Ralph in Mexico?
You know what I mean? Or we could do like a test stream where I actually stream from the phone in the closet as I'm cleaning it out or whatever. You know what I mean? There's things we could do. Absolutely.
So you're gonna set it up to film in your closet. That's literally 3 feet to your left. That's what we're gonna use it for. Another closet clean out.
And, you know, I got to think about what exactly it is that I want to do. I'm not 100%, you know, sold.
But Jaha might be outside. We could only get so lucky. Spoon Hurler, we could only get so lucky.
On what I do or don't want to do right now with it. And that's good. Like, I just like the capability of doing it. You know what I mean? Like, that's nice to have that capability.
So you just buy everything so that you know that you have it. Man. Oof.
Of being able to do stuff like that. So
basically, you're never going to do anything with this. You just bought it. You just wanted it and went, ooh. Did you actually expect Phil to do something outside of his office? I don't know. It ain't going so well inside his office. He may want to get out some.
Fine. I know there's a way to do it. I haven't messed with my stuff in so long. Could it be here? Give me 1 second. Is it here? Yes.
Hello?
I don't know if it
Oh
worked.
my god. Now what doesn't work? Now what's broken?
Doesn't do anything.
You weren't just streaming literally fucking yesterday. What on earth could be the problem now? Hello? Sir? Anybody? I'm not just gonna sit in silence all day. Okay, apparently I am. Okay. Oh boy.
Get it on your desktop PC and mess with it, upload it. You can either go right to YouTube or you can actually send it to like me. I'll just send it to my my Google Drive and just have my Google Drive take it here on this and edit it on here on the desktop or whatever. It's so easy to do. Okay, so do I have a 100%?
It's so easy to do, but I'm never gonna do anything with any of this. Like, give your fucking head a shake.
Set plan for what I want to do with this technology yet? No. Do I have ideas? Absolutely. And when I'm ready with those ideas, I'll share them with you, or I'll let you know if I've already tested.
Oh, this is one of those. I have ideas and I'm not going to tell you what they are yet because I'm so super smart and you're so super stupid. I'll never tell you what I'm thinking. I'm 6 steps ahead on this 4D chess. Ah.
And done something with it. But
You're such a fucking
I'm just
loser,
not there
bro.
yet. You know, I'm not. I haven't done
There's only like 3 things you like to do: eat, drink, and play WWE Champions. You ain't gonna go walking nowhere, especially in January. You're not gonna go walking anywhere, sir. You already, when it's nice weather, don't go out and go down the block to get your own food. You're not walking anywhere. Let's get real.
anything with it yet. I'm not planning on doing anything with it.
You're not going to take us anywhere that you actually go. You don't want us to know what grocery store you go to. You don't want us to know what shopping mall you go to, even though I'm sure people already know. You don't want us to know anywhere that you go. You're never going to do any of that.
Concretely yet. I feel like in 2026, this will be a year where now I'm going to have freedom to do new things that I've never done before, and I'd like to do some.
He's worried that people will rightly tell him they're terrible ideas. Oh, Cologne Review 2.0. I see. That's a very good point.
Rather than be stagnant and just do the same thing all day.
Very
I want to
good,
try new
big
ideas.
ups.
But you guys, I swear, you get so ahead of yourselves. And what I mean by that is, since the
You bought the shit, sir. What are we talking about? You bought the stuff. Theoretically, you should brainstorm and have some ideas and some things that you think you want to do before you go out and buy all of this stupid shit. Total Wine IRL.
Christmas Day video where I revealed that I have the Rode mics and I have the selfie stick and everything. Immediately, well, you're going to do this, you're doing this, right? You're going to do this, you're going to do this. No, no. It's not that serious. Like, it's just something, it's a possibility that I do want to mess with. But I don't have...
But if it's a possibility, like this is so... You're complaining about not getting any kick support, but then you're spending money on these things. Like, you have to realize that when somebody has all the pieces to the puzzle and puts them together, how stupid you look. You're complaining that Kick isn't giving you any money. The people on Kick are not supporting you. And you're buying stupid shit and stupid shit and stupid shit and stupid shits. But then complaining that you're not making enough money. And then you buy things and then you brandish the things that you bought. It would be one thing if people were harassing you about doing some IRL streaming and you were like, I don't even have the stuff I need. Even if you did, if you didn't show anybody, nobody would know. So we're right back to you over fucking share. You were so happy to show us that stupid shit that you bought. So now you've gotten people excited. It's like holding out a present to a kid in a big shiny package with a big bow. Look, I got you a present. And then you put it away behind your back and the kid goes, where's the present? Well, now I said I had a present. I didn't say I was going to give it to you. You're the fat bully. That's what you are. You're the fat bully that takes things from people and then holds it up over their head to make them jump for it. You want your lunch money back? You want your lunch money back? Jump for it, you little bitch. You're the fat bully.
I don't have a plan that my wife will be a camera woman. I don't have a plan that we're going to do dual commentary on anything. I don't have a plan that we're going somewhere. I don't know. I don't get ahead of myself like that. I take things step by step. That way, taking them step by step, you don't overpromise and underdeliver. Okay?
No, you just spend money on shit money you don't fucking have on shit you don't fucking need. Bravo.
So it's exciting. Sure, it's exciting that we have all this stuff, but I'm not going to, go running 10 miles ahead yet. Let's just relax. Let's chill. Let's enjoy the end of the year, right? We got stuff to do. We got playthroughs we're working on. We got year-end series I need to get to, quite honestly. And that's really more of the focus for me right now. And then maybe next year, I look at stuff that I want to implement. Maybe my wife and I will look.
He's already got plans. He's already talked about it several times, like going walking places and going to restaurants and stuff like that, which people told him to do fucking months ago. But a lot of people are saying it's because he got clapped for the cologne thing.
Get some stuff. Say, hey, maybe we'd like to do this in the area and document it together. Or maybe it's something I'll go to myself. Or, I don't know. Maybe we will actually start going to, say, a restaurant that we like and we do a review. That'd be cool to do an IRL food review rather than me doing DSP tries it from the office like I've always done. To actually do it at the restaurant might be really neat. And that's something to consider, right? And that's good that I have that ability, but I'm not jumping that far ahead.
Then that is an idea. And you're not jumping ahead. It's an idea you have because you've talked about this now like 4 or 5 times.
Like, again, people just want to know immediately when you know that something is possible. You just want everything planned out and know, oh, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this. No, I'm not going to get ahead of myself like that. Okay?
I know something and you don't. And ha 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 ha. So basically you want people to, is this like a begging thing? Are we, now that we know that you have the technology, like now that we know this, do you is this Like, you want the people to beg for you to do this?
Okay. I received a $5 tip from Slayer.
This isn't live today. This is about an hour ago, but yeah, this is today.
Hold on 1 second. This will be our first animation of the day. And again, this is the last chance, last couple of days to see these Christmas-themed animations.
What's the matter?
We're not going to be watching any of them. I will see to that.
Oh, I don't even know. When one person masters it, basically then your whole party can equip it, right? And
Why buy the shit if he isn't doing it? He obviously really wants to do it, but a couple people in the chat have brought up the very, very good point that he really got shit on for that fucking cologne review thing. So he might be a little bit nervous to talk about more ideas because fucking his cheeks got clapped pretty
forgot
hard.
about that. I thought I was under the impression that each person has to equip it and learn it for themselves. Like, for
That's literally what it is, manipulation to get the dents on board to reassure him. Yeah, you're brandishing something that you might do that a lot of people have been asking you to do, and then you take it away. I haven't even thought about that. Really? You haven't even thought about it? I don't know. You've brought it up several times. You made a whole video about it. I don't know. Methinks you are thinking about it.
example, back in the day in Final Fantasy 6 and 7, if you were giving one of your party members Magicite to learn a spell, or what was it called, the Materia in Final Fantasy 7 to learn a spell or an ability, you had to give it to each individual character. I guess in Expedition 33, you just give it to one person once they master it.
No one cares.
Now, is because I was told her best weapon you get when you beat Golga at the Gestural Camp. So we took the time to do that, we got it, and that sword is a flame build sword, a burn build sword. So now we're using a burn build that stacks the burn, and every hit does more and more damage as the
No one cares.
We're just hanging out, talking, and we have more viewers right now. I have more people engaged talking in chat right now than I did playing Clair Obscure. Like, there were 4 people straight up who were talking about Clair Obscure in both chats. So, what's this?
So what? So what? Let them talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about.
Disappointing to me.
Jesus Christ, every time I look at my chat, not every single person is addressing me. That's actually okay. Not every person is sometimes talking about you. Most of the time they are. But sometimes people talk about other things, like what's going on with them, or what they like, or what they want to talk about. Who cares?
Is that I had already played and beaten this game back in June, and I skipped all the side content because this was the case then too. And then, about a month ago, when we had this interview with Asmongold, it seemed like there was a reinvigoration of viewers who wanted to see me play certain games, and I said, hey, Clair Obscure, it's just one game of the year. We can bring it back. We could play it. And everyone was excited. And I played a couple streams, and we got good attendance, I would say, for it. And now all of a sudden, all of the attendance has just fallen off again. And I don't know if it's a case because I didn't play it for 10 days because we had the holiday week, or if the interest has just waned. I don't know. The thing is,
You don't talk to anybody, dude. You're going to sit here and yap for like another, like, I don't know, supposedly 25 minutes, but who knows? You're not going to hardly address anybody. You talked about that one person who asked what you were going to do IRL. You only read out their thing to shit on them and make them feel stupid. Don't ask, retard. I'll let you know when I get there. Dumbass, know your place and send me a super chat. Let's see how many people in the next 25 minutes you legitimately address or read out loud or talk to. Merle, thanks for the 220. Great number, that 220. 26 IRL zoo stream to take Cat to see the horses.
the support was good.
Do they have horses at the zoo? I thought it would be the elephants. Oh,
So it's kind of like
I'm a terrible person. I'm going to
the
hell.
opposite of what it used to be. If you remember, it used to be, well, my streams are solely based on support, and therefore if I get support, I don't care about the views. Now it's more like I want to have the streams be successful in all ways. I want to have a good amount of viewers, a good amount of engagement, and a good amount of support. So
You just sound lonely, dude. Like, it's okay. It's okay if you're lonely. You would really do so much better if you would just say that you're lonely.
just having the support yesterday kind of disappointed me. Like,
Talk to them then, you asshole. You have to talk to somebody. They're not here to show up and suck your dick and hand you a $5. Talk to them. They are here to see you.
get it. There's a small group of people who really like the game and want to support it, and I'm appreciative of that because I love it and I want to keep playing it. But we had more people watching. Where did they go? They were enjoying. They were here on the stream saying that they were having a good time. What happened to them?
It was a Sunday. I don't know about you. I watch football on Sunday. I don't particularly like being here on Sundays. Also, it's after the holiday. I don't know. I like to do shit that's not you and streaming you and dealing with you on Sunday. It's right after a holiday. A lot of people have their kids home, whatever. I don't know, honey. Maybe somebody can't punch in 40, 50 hours a week to your stream. And maybe that's okay.
So I'm hoping we will get some of the viewership back now that I brought it up. I don't know if we will, but you got to bring it up when it happens. I don't want to stop playing Clair Obscur. I love the game. I'm enjoying the challenging late game content, the new dungeons, the super bosses, the exploration. It's all good, but I need people to show up for it. So we're going to play it again in a couple days. In fact, we're playing it on Wednesday, 2 days from now. So hopefully on Wednesday when I play it as the daytime stream again.
He needs handheld through every game. Who wants to watch that? Right. I mean, as usual, he brought Clair Obscur back, and I don't think it did terrible. And really, support-wise, it didn't do terrible yesterday either. But they watch for a couple streams, and he bitches and moans and complains or gets shit on or gets lost or all of the above. And it's like, who wants to sit through this?
We will actually get a crowd for it who will come by and hang out with me.
Toxie, you got to buy divorce coin. Okay, this is like, without a doubt, the shittiest thing I'm going to say all day today, for sure. I'm not interested in divorce coin because I don't have enough faith in her to leave him. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be left. He does. He should die miserable and alone. Not like immediately. I'm not like wishing death. I actually want him to, he's so miserable. I actually want him to live until he's like 105 or something. But he should be just miserable and alone. But she isn't going anywhere, y'all. She isn't going anywhere. She can't make enough money. She can't support herself. And I'm not entirely convinced she's all that unhappy. So I'm not interested in divorce coin. And some of the things he does are weird. Some of the things that he does certainly allude to she could be gone. And I mean, I ain't no fucking genius. I don't know. Bitch might have left a year ago. Like, I don't know. But
okay, well, let's see what happens. You know, right now it's even not a matter of support. It's a matter of just sheer attendance and people engaging, liking the content and wanting to see it. Okay? Now, last night, I played Mega Bonk. And to be honest, last night definitely it fell off. I got bored with it. Okay, and that's my personal thing. I got bored with it because we're at a point in Mega Bonk where there's no more kind of like discovery. And what I mean by that is the first few streams of Mega Bonk were amazing. I never really played a game like this before. You know, I didn't play Vampire Survivors or anything. And so I got addicted to that formula of running around, survival, getting power-ups, trying new builds, trying new weapons, unlocking characters, constant challenges being, you know, achieved.
I might be behind divorce coin, honestly, if I wouldn't have seen those two do those co-op streams together. If those co-op streams had never happened, I might jump on that bandwagon. Because here's the thing. Divorce coin, it's not completely unbelievable. Like, there's a lot of weird shit he does that alludes to, like you know, like I said, the bitch is gone and she's been gone. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that it isn't true, but just I've seen enough of her to know that just she ain't going nowhere.
I would be honest, that really is what's addictive to me about the game. I mean,
Loveless marriage roommate coin is that's kind of where you know, where I am. She may love him. I don't know if I would want to say completely loveless. This guy doesn't love anybody. Narcissism doesn't really allow room for that. Everybody has a point and a purpose and a function. You know, people are essentially inanimate objects that all serve a purpose. Gross as it is, cat serves a purpose.
I'll reach the point of Mega Bonk where it's a grind, where...
And anybody who doesn't like do their job, to Phil, is kind of like everyone's kind of like a can opener. And when your can opener breaks, you're kind of like, oh, fuck. You're not devastated. You're not going to cry. You're just kind of like, shit. Now I got to go on Amazon or go to Wally World or go to Target. And now I got to get another fucking can opener. And what a pain in the ass, because I really don't want to stop at Target after work and get a can opener. But I fucking need one. That's kind of how Phil sees people. Fuck. You don't serve your purpose. You're broken. You're useless. I'm throwing you in the garbage and I will just go get a new one. That's it.
To specifically play in a certain specific style.
Have you ever had a crush on DSP? Why would you do that to me? No.
Or a certain weapon.
No, I'm a married woman. Thank you.
Build to try to maximize a certain home or to do this or that, to even try to make any progress in the game to unlock something new. And I think the fun fell off.
They could be separated but still living in the same house. I would go for that before straight up divorce. I mean, really, in all actuality, they might be quote unquote separated and maybe she is living somewhere else. But I just, the only thing that's stopping me from going like full on like divorce and she's gone is financially. I just don't think she could support herself. And I'm not trying to talk her down or shit on her when I say that. It's not exactly cheap to live. It's very hard for a lot of people to be able to live on their own without a dual, you know, income, to be sure, especially in people for some reason, like in that millennial, like age bracket. It's not easy necessarily to live on your own. For a lot of people, they need two incomes. I just don't see her having the ability to do it on her own. If they're divorced, then she's getting like a fuck ton of alimony. I'm sorry, they haven't really been married very long. I'm not sure that she would even get enough from that to be able to sustain or, whatever. But then again, I'm not here for the ticket to her circus. I'm here for the ticket to this guy's circus. So in the end, it doesn't really matter.
Like, literally, I think it's just not that fun anymore. So after playing for about an hour last night, I was bored, and to be quite frank, the audience was pretty bored too, because it just wasn't that kind of chaotic fun that we had originally been having with it.
He's having to float her apartment down where she lives. That I could possibly, if he is funding it, then maybe she's living somewhere else. That I could possibly get behind. But she somehow got out and, got a job where she's making X amount and she can afford to be stable and support herself and get herself into a place. And no, I'm sorry. She probably doesn't have the credit. She probably doesn't have the credit history. I'm sorry. I think that she lives with guys who take care of her. And again, I'm not shitting on her for that. If that's what you want to do, that's fine.
So we said, all right, it's time to move on.
A lot of dudes want to live like that. A lot of chicks want to live like that. There's no gender boundary here. A lot of dudes just kind of want to hang out and work part-time and have another dude or chick respectively, pay most of their shit. If that's what you want to do, here's the thing. It doesn't take any money out of my pocket, so I don't care.
So what we need to do now is figure out, what do we want to do?
They're not divorced. Divorce is public record. He would pay her to stay and live in roommate situation. I really think he would hesitate her getting a divorce or her leaving because, like you said, Morel, the detractors would find out. And we know even from seeing the DMs between him and PPP, all this guy thinks about is detractor shit, every day, all day long. If anybody was to find out that they were divorced or that she moved out or whatever, yeah, it would go crazy up in here.
For the next game, I don't know. There's been some varying different opinions. For example, there's this Terminator game that I guess just came out. I don't know what it's called. Does anyone know the name of this Terminator game?
Here you go, Spanko. How you doing, honey?
Let's see. Terminator 2D No Fate. Is that what it is? I guess so. It just came out 2 weeks ago. Right?
Fatal, thanks for the 8, honey. I appreciate you. The question should have been, have you ever wanted to crush DSP? No, I actually wish him no harm. I want him to stay exactly where he is. I don't wish death. I don't wish sickness or illness. I am a deeper, darker kind of fucked up. I want him to live for a very, very long time because he's miserable. And I think that should have to be his punishment. I think he should have to live until he's 105. I think he should have to drag his sorry ass into this smelly, gross office, begging for pennies like a loser. And I want him to do it forever because he hates this shit. He hates this shit. And I want him to do it over and over and over and over. Death, it's too quick. It's too quick. And then he doesn't have to worry about anything anymore. It's too easy. It's, it's so, yeah.
Right? So, yeah, I guess it's Terminator 2D No Fate is a game that's kind of popular right now that people seem to be liking. I don't really know what kind of game it is, though. I know it's 2D graphics or whatever.
The only thing I wish is that he wouldn't make as much as he does. I wish that he would make just enough to live and not enough to give Scopely $40K a year, which may happen sooner than we think. I don't know. I want him to have, if it costs him, I don't know, $68,000 a year. If that's the bare minimum for everything, house and food, that's exactly what I want him to make. Just enough so that he has to keep coming in here every day for the rest of his life. And then I want him to live another 70 years. That's the deep, dark level of fucked up I go to.
It kind of looks like Contra to me. Looking at it, it looks like Contra. It's got scenes from the movies, which is cool. Yeah, it outright has scenes taken right out of the movie.
Half the snack pizza budget.
That's pretty neat, I think. So
we need him at pre-Kino again, and then there's no equilibrium. We're close. Listen, we're close.
Is that the next game? Should that be the next game that I try out? Should I?
I want to see a nice, slow, gradual decline. It is what's happening. It is basic. It is a glacial pace, but it is happening. He's getting these little bumps, sure, off of Kino and off of Asmon. But listen, there's only so many more places he can go. Who's going to continue to deal with him? Who's going to continue? He got ghosted by Wings, my brother in Christ. Got ghosted by Wings. Asmongold don't want to fucking deal with him. He'll never fucking bend the knee to Keemstar. Come on. Keemstar don't want to fucking work with him anyway. You know? Trolly troll. Thank you for the $5. May he live to 105 and start wearing Depends at 60. If he's not already.
Do more of other games that we're already playing. Play extra.
Before Kino was getting rough, it was. Yes, it really was. And I don't know if the guy had a couple more years left. But then Kino happened. But, you know, in a few months here, it's going to be a year since Kino was over. It's dropping. The Asmongold gave him a little boost, but he pissed that away already.
Stream. Is there something else? You know? Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think should be the next game?
Toxie, do you ever want to see DSP go to jail? If he did legitimately commit tax fraud, which it looks like he did, but I don't know. If he ever committed, you know, like bankruptcy fraud and tax fraud, like from the evidence I've seen, I believe that he has, but I ain't no fucking lawyer or nothing. I think he should do time if he committed crimes and he knows that he committed crimes. Yes. Do I want to just see him go to jail? Here's the thing. I don't hate Phil. I don't hate Phil at all. I'm quite indifferent. He's just a wild narcissist who spurgs out narcissistically on the internet. And I think it's funny. I don't actually hate him. I don't care if he makes $1 today. I don't care if he makes $1 million today. I don't care if he's living under a box under a bridge or in a 30-room mansion. He's still going to spurg out like a narcissistic loser, and I just like being along for the ride. But if he did things that are wrong, which I believe that he has, yes, I believe he should go to jail for that.
I want to hear it. You know, I want.
But just cause, nah. I need him showing up here every day. I want him here.
Back on this because basically we have Wednesday night open. Like Wednesday night.
Jail would be good for him. He likes schedules, right?
We can play whatever we want right now because the schedule is basically that today.
Don't worry, honey. You get 3 hots and a cot. There you go.
Tainted Grail and Power Wash Sim 2. Tomorrow is Arc Raiders and Black Ops 7. We're actually giving Black Ops 7 a return slot. We're going to play it tomorrow and see how it does. When I played it on Christmas Eve last week, it did well. So we're going to try it tomorrow. But then on Wednesday, we're going to do Clear Obscure, and then just to be determined on Wednesday night. So I don't know what to do. You guys let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on what should be the next game to try out in the rotation. All right, because we have 2.
He's the clown show that delivers a free ticket to the circus. That's it. Every day we can show up here together and just get our free ticket to the circus. And sometimes it's not very eventful. And then sometimes it's really good. You win some, you lose some. And yeah, you just kind of get to go, look at this. Because it's wild to me because in my personal life, I don't know people like this. I'm not saying I've never known people like this. Sure, I have. I've dated a couple of them too. But it's been such a long time for me that to actually know that there are people like this, it kind of like makes my brain go, what?
2 days to figure it out, and go from there. There's just so many options at this point of games that we could play. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if there's an amount you could pay me to sit on camera, you know, behind a microphone and go, eat shit out of my ass. Like, come on, this shit's kind of fucking crazy.
okay, so we could do more of a certain game. We could try a new game. We could go back to a game that we
Test me, bitch.
never really got too far into. There's a lot of options. Okay. Shout out to your future stepdad with the first gifted sub of the day. I appreciate that.
Oh, he's hot on that money today. Boom.
Thank you so much, stepdad. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Yeah, let's.
Thank you so much. So,
Jaha and him in a cell.
today,
Let's
Monday,
go.
Yeah, so this is my 3rd streaming day of the week. No lie. This is
Let me guess, like the 4th sub I've gotten this
a
week.
great week so far when it comes to overall support. But for some
Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the kick stuff. Here's what we're waiting for.
reason, kick support this week has been abysmal.
Well, your boyfriend 220's there in the chat. Give him a little sucky.
What I mean by that is if you take a look, all the top sub gifters are trolls who I've already banned, but they still have the ability to gift, which is really stupid. Like if I'm banning someone for being offensive, why can they still gift support? It's ridiculously stupid.
He dead ass thought screaming at his camera made him look tough. That's the kind of shit that just, again, you don't always get gold dust like that. You don't often get, you know, this is the level 666 podcast straight out of fucking hell. You don't always get a let me mail you a spoon. But oh, when you do, it's almost like, oh, it's the hit that you need that just keeps you going, you know?
But, you know, Kick isn't exactly the most well thought out business model. Let's be honest here. Okay?
Where's 672? I don't think 672 has been around for a minute.
So, typically by now, especially if I've been streaming 2-3 days, it would have been a lot better. I don't know why. So if you're on Kick today and you're enjoying the content, I would really appreciate it if you could support in some way.
Give me some money.
Kicks or a sub or gifted subs for your fellow viewer would all be greatly appreciated. No lie, right now, This is stacking up to be the slowest stream on Kick I've ever had, or slowest streaming week I've ever had. And it's Christmas week.
Yeah, everybody, like, they spent their money, sweetheart.
I don't get that. I mean, I was gone for 2.5 days.
It's really sad, though, that you don't get that. I think that's sad. Aren't you 43 years old? I guess you would know if you actually, like, bought people Christmas presents or bought decor or, like, did something where, like, you bought something for somebody else.
That I get. But never has it been this slow. So it would be great if
My favorite DSP rant will forever be, shut the fuck up about the fucking bubbles.
I'm streaming on Kick, if you guys could support the stream.
That's
The
a good
YouTube
one.
viewers have been doing great. Tips have been good. It's just the Kick stuff. I don't know what happened this particular week. It would be great to get some support if you like
I think he's only down to 3 whales. The only ones I know of are Ryan and Iron Cuck.
stuff on the Kick side. Okay? Thank you, Stepdad.
Right. Christmas was over last week, stupid. Didn't your money, replenish itself?
For a second gifted sub. I appreciate that. It could simply be that there's just some viewers that aren't around right now. They've been busy for the holiday, and maybe they're going to come back at some point this week. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
$66 off Kick this week, and he's complaining. He should be lucky he's getting anything. What got you interested in being a DSP detractor? I wasn't actually interested. I actually started just making like curated content. It was a series I called This Is How You Don't YouTube, where when he talks about like views and analytics and shit like that, I would just critique it. They're old videos that might be somewhere on my channel. Maybe I deleted them. They suck. But I just started making videos because I thought it would be funny. And then I just started live streaming. I don't know. I thought it would just be funny. It was never supposed to be anything. I just thought it would be funny.
I did hear that. Someone said that apparently Kick is about to start showing advertisements. I don't know how that's going to work. They certainly haven't mentioned it that us streamers are going to get anything out of it. Like, it sounds to me like Kick's going to play ads and Kick's going to keep all the revenue. We're going to get nothing.
Phil is going to start a new tradition, giving him gifts for New Year's.
That's what it sounds like. Maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't.
He's going to want Valentine's in a couple of months. He'll want stuff for his birthday and Easter.
Got any notice from Kick that ads are going to start
Magically, he won't be Italian anymore. He'll be Irish just in time to give him something for St. Patrick's Day.
showing on your streams, and you're going to make profit on it or anything. You would think they would have said that if that were the case. No, I don't know. And that's the other thing too. Like, I don't know. I've always felt that Kick's business model being based on the gambling stuff, that it's just not sustainable. That eventually they're gonna have to try other things. And now if they're doing ads, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Why are you worried about what anybody else is doing in their business model, sir? You over here begging for $5 subs on Kick. Maybe you should just stay in your glass house and not throw any stones and worry about what anybody else is doing.
Like that was
How
fun.
about that? Wasn't Phil supposed to work on his stupid game awards? Yeah, he says he's not doing that now. He is doing it, but probably not till he's too busy right now.
Yeah, you're not funny. I don't know why you got banned. I'll unban you. I have no idea why you got banned yesterday. Someone had brought it up. They said,
Oh, yep, look out. Gotta get him a Groundhog Day present.
did you see that You're Not Funny got banned again? I was like, no, I didn't see it. I didn't see him doing anything wrong. So again, I'll unban you, but I need the link to your YouTube channel again. I actually, no lie, I used to have it favorited. I used to have it favorited because he got banned so many times that I had to favorite his page so I could go.
Iviga, thanks for the 2, honey. Why aren't you supporting? It's Juneteenth, right? Any of the Jewish holidays or any other, religious holidays religions that, he doesn't take part in. Every single holiday. It's the season to give to me. Ian, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. I think it was Kino that had great criticism saying the bulk of Phil's streams are only about him streaming his streams and how well they're doing. This is all, it's all just really filler nonsense. The game is the filler nonsense for when he can't talk anymore. And the talking is just filler nonsense because he's not going to do anything. Like, that's it.
Ban him again, but I don't think I have it favorited anymore.
Yeah, I think he said something the other day about how the best games and worst. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm stupid. Roll back. He said that he wanted to work on the videos, I think it was the worst games. Something about how this Tainted Grail or whatever, he said that he hadn't played it enough yet to know if he wanted to maybe put it in the best games, so he's not doing that video yet.
Looking, I don't have it anymore. No.
Oh yeah, April Fool's Day. Got to give him $1,000 on that. Then come a few days later and give him like $3,000 for his birthday.
So I need the link to your page.
May is coming up. Let's not forget Mother's Day. Okay.
I'm gonna ban you again because I didn't ban you. I don't know who did. I guess you got into an argument or something, but I missed.
Mother's Day, Memorial Day, Father's Day, Arbor Day, Bastille Day.
Okay.
It is. It's streams about streaming and how well the other streams are doing or how poor the other streams are doing, respectively. Yeah.
Sebastian says I'm amazing. Well, thank you, Sebastian. I appreciate that.
Oh, wow. How dented are you? I try to forget about May 1st. I think we would all do better if we could erase that. How do you erase something in your retinas?
He's unbanned. Send another block.
Oh, there we go. Big ups Flag Day. Yes.
Yeah.
Everything.
Thanks to the Cheesy Bear for $5. If you care to elaborate on what you're saying, I'd love to hear more. Because I'd love to hear what
Oh, here we go. We got a shitty fucking super chat here. Hold on. The Cheesy Bear. Greetings, DSP. Still hanging in here from the Roach Gang. Streams have been... No, I'm sorry. Let me read this correctly. Streams have kind of been not so positive, but gonna stick it out a bit longer. Hope, and then it stops there. Iviga, thank you for the 2. Give me money on Father's Day since Jasper won't. Right, yeah. I'm a father. Give me some, 'tis the season to give to your father. Me, Daddy DSP.
Store wouldn't take your
Nope. Wait a minute. He might shit on this guy. I don't want to miss it. Okay, yeah, here we go.
There it is. All right, we're gonna ban him. All right, but you're not funny. You understand you gotta abide by the rules like everyone else, and if we find out you're not abiding by the rules or whatever, dude, you're gonna be out of here. Okay? Okay, he's unbanned. Send another block.
Martin Luther King Snake Day.
Okay. Thanks to the Cheesy Bear for $5. If you care to elaborate on what you're saying, I'd love to hear more.
You should read out loud what he said.
Because I'd love to hear what you're talking about. Because I'm not seeing it.
You should read out loud what he said. I read it out loud because I knew you wouldn't, but you should.
But you let me know. And I'd love to discuss it further because we have time before we start with Tainted Grail. So if you want to talk more about that and elaborate, let me know. Give me more information. Go for it in the chat. Okay.
I don't think they're going to do that. I mean, really, do you need to glean anything else from that?
Crypto says, I'm 100% sure I know the fate of Kick. It's the same model as State Casino. They're going to kill you with kindness up front, but then they're going to remove more and more little by little, I guarantee you. Okay.
Up, International Women's Day. Isn't October Breast Cancer Awareness Month? Let's support his titties and make sure we do that in October.
Here you go. Kick is the best. 95.
Oh, Earth Day. Yes.
No commercials. New gift subs paid.
I thought I capped it with Arbor Day, but damn, we got Earth Day in
New
here.
partners. You can reach Kick every time you have a problem. New app to stream directly with your phone. Kick is the future. There's a lot of stuff I like about Kick. There's stuff I don't like about Kick.
Imagine if DSP was actually a father. Let's not imagine a poor child that would have to,
The app is not good. At
be
least the last time I
spawn
tried
of
using
this
it was
man.
awful. It just crashed constantly. The chat would glitch and not load right. Things weren't working. Like I think on the app you can't even like subscribe to someone. You have to subscribe on a PC or something crazy like that, which makes no sense. But obviously I like things about Kick as a streamer. Yeah, they pay more than any other service, which again I wonder how it's sustainable. When YouTube is paying you 2/3 revenue, when Twitch is only paying you 50% revenue, and Kick is paying you literally 95% revenue, it's hard to believe that that's going to be sustainable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But there are things about Kick that are great. They emulate Twitch chat, so the chat's more active with moving emotes, and they have more features and things like that. They're constantly improving. I do like that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly 220. Like, the app doesn't work. The app really doesn't work that well.
So now we're biting the kick hand that feeds him. Well, barely feeds him at this point.
So I don't know what you mean by that, Buckwell. What's up, Chongus Legacy?
Oh yeah, and Buckwell is back. He's been back for like a minute. I guess they hashed out their differences, but Buckwell don't give him no money. Oh, Pi Day. We fucking forgot Pi Day. Damn. Y'all are just Googling all the holidays and days and stuff.
22G says he's going to do a super chat. Wait, a super chat? You're in Kick chat. How could you super chat? Forget it. You already negated the ability. Like he says, I'm going to super chat if you answer a question for me sincerely. You're in Kick chat. You can't super chat.
Ooh, he got you. Imagine having to be on such high alert that like that's where you
I
go.
do believe that the moderators, both on the Kick and the YouTube side,
We got a both.
should tend to time out before they ban. Like if you see someone who's getting into an argument, if you see someone who's being nasty, I'm not talking about someone comes in here with an insanely insulting name, the moron who comes in with 20 stock accounts a day and is here just to troll everyone. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you see someone who's getting into an argument, who's talking shit to someone, who's starting to break the rules, time out first is more appropriate than just ban. But the thing is, it's hard to tell half the time because, like I said, we have these stock accounts, people coming in and being stupid.
Ban. Gone forever.
And that I get. But especially when you have a regular it's more appropriate to time that person out so they have a moment to realize what they're doing and how they're acting. Maybe they'll have that moment of realization and be like, oh, I gotta stop now.
What's Phil's birthday? I believe it's April 6th.
Right?
I shouldn't know this, but I do.
That's what I feel is more appropriate, okay?
Are we
Barb
about...
doesn't get,
Clearly, we're not done here. Nope. So much for no podcast. Oh my. Okay, he finally gets into something here. Oh yeah, we ain't done yet. So much for him wrapping that up in 5 minutes.
a timeout. Barb got a ban because Barb was
Yeah, his birthday is April 6th, but usually on March 1st, he'll start talking about it.
on here yesterday, literally trying to just annoy me to get me to react. Like, that was 100%. I'm gonna keep saying as much stuff I can say to...
Oh, here we go. Cheesy Bear. He won't read this. Not sure if you are aware, but we were talking in Asmon's Discord, and like 90% of our community says they're banned from talking on your Kick channel. I mean, it's obviously just someone trying to get a rise out of him, but maybe it'll work. I don't know.
Try to piss him off.
Let's see
He
here.
finally responds, so they got what they wanted, okay?
What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your...
No, yeah, we do have unlimited skip juice because he's already playing the game, so we're good.
Even Gold's Discord and talking shit about me and saying horrible things. They're going other places and they're saying more stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. The problem is people are gullible on the internet, and they, instead of actually taking 10 seconds to think about stuff, they're just like, blanket believe everything. Why do you think people hated me to begin with? Not because they actually watched my stream and got pissed off at me, but because they just believed what people told them about me. Then they watched me do the interview with Asmongold. They're like, oh, it's completely different. Well, yeah, because you actually gave me 2 hours of your time to see me have a conversation. You realize that's not the truth of the matter, right? So it's the same thing here. Stop believing morons. Really, they're obviously... I just want to think about that. We all went to Asmongold's Discord and all collectively said we're banned from Phil's chat. Who the fuck would do that? Who would even bother with that? If you would just say, all right, fuck it,
Nobody, but you're crashing out about it pretty good. You seem awfully upset about it.
and not go back to Phil's chat, you wouldn't all collectively go to somewhere and start whining on a Discord about it unless you're trying to get attention for yourself. See? So there you have it, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Cheesy Bear, for $5. I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, for the record, I haven't seen any dramatic dip in kick attendance either. It's not like, oh, Phil banned all these people. Now he's down like 80 viewers. It's not happening.
They just all make sock accounts and come back, you fucking idiot. You absolute, like, ugh, you just blithering idiot. They just make a different account and come back.
Baloney. Thank you to CS Scott for an $8 Canadian super chat. He says, thanks for ongoing entertainment. You're welcome, CS Scott. Let's take a look here. Let's convert that.
Oh, yeah, let's convert that.
No, Desper was right here.
I don't care where the cat is. Yeah, the bait was taken.
There'll be days where I can pick him up easily, no problem. And he's happy to be picked up, and he purrs, and he wants pets. Then the next day, I'll try to pick him up, and he'll just...
Yeah, he's a cat, dumbass.
Okay. What's up, Pikachu? How you doing? Pikachu level 33. How's it going today? By the way, happy holidays to everyone. If you're just coming back from the Christmas holiday. I know a lot of people had, Christmas and a whole bunch of days they were spending with friends and family. I'm actually seeing people this morning I haven't seen in a week or two. So welcome back, everybody. How's everyone doing?
The hell was that? Okay. Whatever you say, man. Oh, we're not gonna do our way through this. No, thank you.
Dunsfelter made a suggestion yesterday, and I tried to do it and it didn't work.
Well, tell Dunsfelter he's a fucking putz.
So, Dunsfelter said, hey, Phil, you just bought these Rode wireless mics, okay?
Yeah.
He says, well, they work with your phone. They work with your PC. Because would it be cool to say, let's say you're doing your closet clean out, which you're going to do like probably once a year. We're going to probably do the Indivestance Day Marathon every July now. It was very popular this year. We'll probably do it again. He said, when
See, won't let the popular shit go. Now don't do it this year. Let it go. Let something build up.
you're in the closet pulling stuff out, you could actually have the microphone on you. This way we could hear you. Or if you have a piece of your, a new office setup that you're doing, you could have the microphone on you. We can hear you moving around. Right now, we can only hear you when you're directly in front of your microphone, and that's it. And I was like, oh, that's a good suggestion, actually. And that might be a good use of these outside of me just being out and about, doing stuff on the road or whatever. Maybe I could actually use them. Problem is, this is the actual receiver for
Does Phil have siblings? No.
these microphones. USB-C only. It doesn't have a USB-A port. And I went and looked.
Don't care. Don't care.
I'm gonna speak with my moderators on Kick because there's people here who have stock accounts who have been doing toxic stuff like Lightbulb Head, 28 Kick viewers, Big Barb, and I'm banning them personally when I see them acting out, and then mods are coming back and unbanning them, and that's counterproductive. If a mod wants to unban someone, that's fine, but it should be someone who's like a regular who we know, not some asshole on a stock account who's a toxic dick face. I'm not gonna, wasting our time unbanning them. Now we gotta put up with their bullshit again. It's like I said, my chats are not meant to be a good old boys club where people can come and be toxic to each other.
Did you hear the theory he's name dropping his tech because he got sponsored? I did not hear that.
And then, basically they think that they can get away with everything because people are unbanning them.
He certainly is making an awfully big deal about it, but then when everyone's like, okay, you got this stuff, now where's your idea? Oh, I don't have any ideas. That's pretty nonsensical. So,
You know?
yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
No, I'm not putting up with that crap, and you guys are gone, you're not coming back. I'm sure you'll be back on socks, but come back with a new fucking sock this time. Stop being so goddamn lazy. No, I don't have a fart sound effect for anything. No, I never programmed a farting sound effect.
You should. It might be funny.
But again, that's not a slight against Ball XP as a game. As a game, I think it's fun, and it could even be addicting. But I'm just not sure that it's something that's going to be entertaining for a live audience.
Remember, we were not going to do a podcast. We were going to start right at the top of the hour with, what the fuck is he playing? TJ Grill. Yep, we were starting right at the top of the hour. He hasn't even taken his baby back bitch break yet. But we're still doing this. Hello, sir. Are we done? Like, come on. Like, your goose is cooked.
I'm not a cook. So what exactly would I cook that you guys would like to see me cook? I'm not against it. Let me put it this way. I'm not against it.
If you were really smart, you would pick certain things that maybe you would want to take a shot at, and you would make those goals. If you were really smart, you'd utilize like Patreon or something and set like a certain goal. Hey, if you want to see me try to make, I don't fucking know, chicken parmesan, give me $1,000 and I'll do the chicken. Like, you would print money if you would get up off of your ass and go film and do something else, dude. Or I'm going to try to learn how to make, I don't know, you're a fake Italian, manicotti or something. But give me $1,000 and I'll do it. Some either fucking poo-touching detractors or some fucking dents will give you the money to watch you do it.
And as long as I'm filming and editing, I can make sure that, for example, I don't accidentally reveal something in my kitchen that trolls could use to mess with me. Okay, I could do my best to like...
Or you could just clean your kitchen.
Sort it out properly. But the question is, what would you guys want to see me do? Like, I don't know.
Do you have like your social security number just like with magnets on your fridge? Like, I'm thinking about my kitchen right now. My kitchen's pretty nondescript. Like, what could somebody find? The bitch buys her maple syrup at Walmart. Get her! Like, what are they gonna find? What's gonna happen?
What would I cook? Right? Like,
whatever the fuck you want. That's the beauty of it, you idiot. You do whatever you want.
I don't know.
If he tried to make chicken parm, he'd be dead in 10 minutes somehow. Nah, he did them poorly cooking. It would probably taste like ass, or the chicken would be raw, or both. Okay, yeah, I guess maybe if he ate the raw chicken, maybe he'd be dead. But, like, that's just it.
Do I have an apron? I had aprons ages.
It's like he's got some people that are, like, super, like, like, you can get these fucking people to pay for anything. And for such a businessman, he doesn't know shit about business.
Ago, I don't think I have them anymore. Maybe I would buy a new one.
Toxie doesn't buy free range eggs. Cancel her. Toxie has a Walmart bag on her counter. No, I don't. No, I can't. Nope. There is a level of clean and neat and orderly that my house is that makes it look like I have a serious OCD problem. There are no bags just sitting on my counter. Absolutely not.
Cook Italian dishes for my...
I don't like that the things that live on my counter have to live on my counter.
I don't cook. The dishes from my childhood were made by my mother. I didn't cook them. I don't know how to cook them. I'm not a cook. That's the point I'm making here.
Tuna soup, this man ain't cooking chicken parm. But see, I think that would kind of be the fun of it, is that he wouldn't be very good at it. Dare I say, he could work this if he would just stop, again, with all the defensiveness. If he were to do something like go in his kitchen and cook and like really give something an honest shot, it might actually, dare I say, like be a little endearing, actually. Like, yeah, ha ha ha, I suck at cooking. Everybody knows by now, like that Kay's cooking channel. You know, August has, the duck has talked about her, and not Cinnamon Toast Ken. I forget who else. Uncle Roger has talked about like cooking with Kay or Kay's cooking or whatever it is. And some of it is kind of like sweet and endearing. And it's like, it's terrible food. You wouldn't want to eat it, but you know.
Buckwell says you could take random TikTok or Facebook recipes and see if they're easy to make as they seem. You do realize that all of those recipes are awful, right? Like, they're not real. They're just garbage made by idiots. Some more idiots while watching it and clickbait. They're not good. No one actually cooks those and likes them. Like, no exaggeration. Not a single one of those is good. You know that, right? I guess not. They're all terrible. They're all clickbait garbage. Those are not chefs making those videos. Those are income.
You don't have to be a chef to cook. What is wrong with you?
Oops.
See, he just sucks the fun. Like, he's already shit on this idea now. I mean, he very clearly just doesn't want to do it, but I don't know. I would rather watch him cook something than go, like, walking around in a neighborhood. It wouldn't be his neighborhood anyway.
I have no idea what a $2 Asmongold steak is. Where would you buy a steak for $2? Steaks are not $2. Like, if I went to the grocery store right now, the cheapest I could probably buy a steak for is like $7 to $10. There's no such thing as a $2 steak.
Oh, see, this is the part that just gets sad, where nuance is lost on him and sarcasm is lost on him and good ideas and possibly some clickbait ideas are just lost on him. This is the part right here that's really sad, where he just... He can't get out of his own way. It's very sad.
Shall we get started with Tainted Grail today?
I just...
All right, okay. Let me go use the restroom quick then. That way we can play several hours without being interrupted or whatever, okay? Let me just go use the restroom quickly, and then we'll get set up for Tainted Grail.
So I guess we're not going to get 4 hours of gameplay. We're going to get like 3 hours and 25 minutes probably at best.
I'll be right back.
So, yep, I guess that's it. We're not... Now he has to move past the door and then open the door and then leave. I guess that's it. He literally sucks the fun out of the world. He really does. You know, find this recipe and cook it. You know that food's going to be fucking terrible. Do this, you know, such and such a thing. You know that's fucking stupid, right? I guess you don't. I guess you like it because you're fucking stupid. Wow. Gee, I can't imagine why no one talks to you. Well, we only got 2, as far as I counted, for the both counters today. No podcast. That was as much as we got. It was okay-ish, but I really just wanted to catch up on some things, some of these rage quits and wage quits and all this stuff. And supposedly he's coming back to play the game. Before I go, let's just take a peek for shits and giggles at where he is as far as money. King's tax, $80. Well, I mean, you know, he's got 3 hours to go, so that's not terrible, I guess. He could make another $80 and hit his goal. I mean, not hit his goal. I mean, just be perfectly fine, you know? So that is going to wrap it up for me. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Going to finish up my video. I will try to get it out in the next couple of days. We will be back tomorrow because he's doing a full podcast. I want to see how his streams go today. And we'll come and talk more shit about him. Again, if you want to do that. You can sub to the channel if you want to, but you don't have to. Like always, I'm not your mom. I cannot tell you what to do. Big ups, and as always, stay toxic, my friends.
In your ears and the whole chat knows. Mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keeping fans up all night, never tired. She don't need a face to steal the scene. Laugh so loud, you know what I mean. From chill to wild, she flips the switch. Toxie's got that magic glitch. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie's stream is a whole obsession. She don't play games, she plays your brain. Witty and quick with that sugar and flame. One voice note and you're hooked for real. Can't see her, but you feel what you feel. No filters, no fake, she's the realest around. Her laugh hits hard like a beat downtown. Every stream's a party, lights off, sound high. You don't need a face when you know you can fly. She's the girl next door with a mystery twist. Dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And the chat keeps coming back real quick. she's a spark, not about the views or clout. She's what real fun's all about. Toxie on the mic and a queen unseen, but her energy's loud and her talk is clean. Feel the beat, hear her laugh, raise your hands. She's the minstrel, everyone understands. No camera, no face, just light. Toxie's taking over your night. Toxie, just a voice, but you feel